Hey, hi, hello. My name is Emily, and thanks so much for hanging out with us on the Today Needs You podcast. This is where we have the chance to chat about all the things, from feelings and friendships to our favorite sneakers and our favorite Bible verses. We're going to tackle it all. I'm super pumped about today's episode, so let's dive in together.
Hi, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. This week we are with Trinity, and she is in the middle of her last summer as you're kind of not a high schooler
It's
anymore.
crazy, yeah.
You're headed to college.
I know.
So I don't even know if it's your last summer as a high schooler.
I guess.
Kind of. It's like an in-between.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, something like that. But it feels very appropriate to talk about heading to college and transitions and change and all the fun things that come with that.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about that today. But these are concepts that apply no matter what change you're navigating, whether it's going to a new school, new change in your family, new change, I don't know, sports, maybe you're changing it up, what you do extracurricularly, changing your hair. I don't know. Could be anything. Changing your outfits, your style.
For sure.
I feel like there's so many fun different ways to change.
Oh, yeah.
But you are in the middle of a big one, Trinity.
Yes.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I'm so excited for you. Tell us where you're headed and what you're really excited about.
Okay. So I'm going to Texas A&M, and I'm so excited.
Gig 'em.
Yes. We have a big group of friends going there, too. So that's going to be
because you're
exciting.
at Westlake in Austin.
Yes.
So lots of Aggies.
All of us. Yes. But I'm also so excited for, dorm room, all of that, decorating.
So fun.
Yes. Decorating is so much fun.
Do y'all have, colors picked out?
I think we're going to do, preppy, pink, orange. Yeah.
That's so
All that.
perfect.
Yes.
I love it.
I know, it's so exciting. We have an Amazon cart already going. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. So fun.
That's awesome. What else are you excited about? College, so many things.
I mean, there's so many things to be excited about. So
Yeah.
many new things.
Yeah.
Another one is I feel like just getting close to my roommates.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to actually meet them. We've met, but not really.
Yeah. How did y'all connect?
So we met on this app.
Oh, yeah.
And then they came.
where you find roommates?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Room Sync.
Oh,
yeah.
so straight up
yeah, just for
for
that.
roommates.
Yes. And so I found my initial roommate that I'm staying in a room with.
Yes.
And then we found our suite mates. So they were
Okay.
already paired
Perfect.
up. And then we decided we wanted to meet. So they came
gosh.
down. Yeah.
That is so
Yeah.
fun.
It was awesome.
I'm so excited for you. I went to Charleston, South Carolina, and did not know my roommates. And it is so fun to
Yeah.
just get to know new people and
No,
be
it is.
we get to figure out how to live together, because I was really good at sleeping late
Yeah.
and really good at staying up late. And that's not everyone. But I'm excited for you.
Yeah. I'm excited.
With change, I feel like college especially, there's so many exciting things, and also so many what's happening kind of things. What are some things that you are wondering about with college and this next season for you?
Yeah. So I feel like going along with roommates, I'm kind of wondering if we're actually going to be close. I feel
Yeah.
like there's a lot of pressure on roommates sometimes to be best friends right off the bat, stay together next 4 years,
Right.
everything.
Yes.
But, and it's nice that we get to pick ours. It's not random or anything, but I'm still am I going to are they going to be my close
Are you gonna
friends?
click?
Or
Yeah. Or are you
are
just
they
gonna
be a
live
little more
together?
distant? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
Be cordial.
yeah, so
not-
far I feel
yeah.
like we'll be fine. We'll be
I love
good.
it.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
exciting.
rush week.
Oh yeah, so you're rushing.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's going to be a whole thing, a crazy thing.
So
yeah.
do you have where you want to go? I won't ask you where you want to go, but do you
I have,
have
a
some
top
things in your
few.
brain? Yeah.
Yes, definitely a top 5 for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's just based off of friends. 'Cause
Totally.
a lot of people I know go to A&M.
Yes.
So all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so
So-
excited for you. Okay, so you get there, you move in. you start rush week, right? Mm-hmm. And then you go through, how does rush week with like when school starts line up? Do you know?
I'm not.
Or are you going one thing at a time?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We're not quite there yet. I've started looking for outfits though, but
outfits
haven't really
so fun.
found any yet.
Do they have the list of like what to wear each day? Like what level of outfit?
Oh yeah.
It's so fun.
It is exciting.
I had a Pinterest board where I'm pretty sure like it still exists of what I wore. It's like a Pinterest board called College.
No way.
That I made when I was in high school, and it has like the outfits I was like looking at, and I was so preppy.
Yeah.
My freshman year of college. I had like the J. Crew chino shorts, you know, like the bright color.
What colors did you have?
Oh, I had like 15. I had all the colors. I had like hot pink, light blue, Kelly green, black, navy, white. I had it all.
Yeah.
I had like statement bubble necklaces from Francesca's. Like it was a vibe. I had a monogram necklace.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it was a vibe. And I was so preppy. And sometimes I remember that and I'm like, wow. Cherished memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was so fun to pick out outfits.
I know. And like game day outfits too.
Oh, see, I didn't have a football team.
No way.
I know.
That was like a big thing for me.
Clearly going to A&M.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely
and
like top of the list.
Yeah. See, I grew up, my dad went to UT. So we're like very much Longhorns.
Oh, yeah. That's a problem.
I know. I'm very sorry.
Too, so.
But we are, your whole family.
Yeah.
But we are about to start playing each other again.
I know.
And like probably while you're still
I
in
think
college.
in 2 years is the first game. Yeah.
We're going to like go back to playing each other at Thanksgiving and stuff. I'm so excited.
That's going to be
These
hard
are things
for the
that
family.
I get excited about.
Yeah.
That will be tough.
We're going to be torn.
Because the A&M Texas rivalry is like
unmatched.
Deep.
I know.
Deep in everyone.
I know.
Like there's a woman in my Bible study who her whole family went to, like she has grandchildren that are now in like elementary school, maybe even middle school. And she was telling us how like she was raised to like hate A&M because they're Longhorns.
Yeah.
And like, that's just like what you do.
Know. It is.
It's
my mom's
so
getting
crazy.
used to being an Aggie mom now.
Was that hard for her?
Yeah, I think so. Like, like transitioning from Longhorn at heart.
Yeah,
to
just
like,
add the list to the list of changes.
I know. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's big.
I'm so excited. What are some things that you are like wondering about college? Like, how is this going to play out? Or how do I think sometimes looking at, I want to confidently follow Jesus and I want to thrive in college, high school, middle school, wherever you are, can sometimes feel tricky. Like, how do those things go together? Mm-hmm. What are some things that you're wondering about that?
I feel like my main question about that is it going to be easy or is it going to be a big change in that aspect? Because I've definitely heard from both sides. So, yeah.
Isn't it interesting? Everyone has had a different experience, I feel like.
So that's like hard to say what my experience is going to be like.
Yes.
But also A&M has a big Christian community.
Yeah.
So I think that'll definitely help, but still a whole different change. Like, am I going to still keep it as like as much of a priority? I feel like is my big question that I'm also
because it's a big part
about.
of your life.
Yeah.
And you have like personally actively made it a very big part of your life, which has been really cool to watch, and also makes it like, okay, well, I know what it looks like when I'm in Austin, when I'm at Westlake, when this is what my life looks like, but what is it going to look like when I don't even know what my life is going to look like?
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. What are some things that you've thought like, oh, maybe I can do this and it'll help me out?
I think definitely like getting into
you're
Young
a thinker.
Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a planner.
Sure. Oh, yes.
You're a big
Yes.
planner. Yeah.
Getting
into Young Life.
Young Life for sure.
Yep.
I definitely want to be like a Young Life leader, which I think will be so fun.
That's awesome.
And then my roommates are all Christians too. So
that's nice.
like going to new things with them, I think will definitely help. Because those are like I guess, my built-in friends going into college.
You know that y'all are all going in together.
Yeah.
To meet people.
Yeah.
And figure it out together.
Yeah. So I think
So
just getting
nice.
plugged in around
Right,
everywhere.
and, like,
a community
not
is
trying
a
to-
big thing.
Say that one more time, Trinity.
A community is a big thing.
It is.
Yes.
It's so important. And like, I think your chances of success go up. They skyrocket when you try to do it with people around you and not try to do it by yourself. And
It's so much easier with
I feel
the
like that's
community.
like key point number one, no matter what how different people's experiences looked. When you talk to people, like you were saying earlier, no matter how different they are, they probably included other people helping them. And yeah, I think that's super huge. And I think another thing is, like, I had my friends that I made in Charleston, but then I also like kept in touch with Kaylee, kept in touch with my friends from home, like Allison and Sylvie, and Sylvie was younger than me, but keeping in touch, but also that had value, like keeping in touch with people in different life stages made my life stage like more fun and probably like better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned that in campaigners last week.
Oh yeah.
It's getting down to our last few Bible studies.
Isn't
and
that crazy?
Yeah, it is. But we were just talking about how we're kind of all going to college blindly. Like, we're all in the same situation.
Yes.
But still staying in touch with them. And, like, we've walked through the past 4 years with this group.
Right.
So now, like, obviously can help us walk through the next 4. So
Yeah. That's so good to remember, like, yeah, you don't have to like leave those people behind.
Yeah.
And you get to lean on the work you've done up to this point and the relationships you've built up to this point get to help you navigate those harder things or different things as you keep going. I love it. That's something that I think is really cool with relationships with people is how things just keep getting layered and really cool. Like Whitney and Kaylee were my small group leaders. And then I like went to college and all of a sudden, like Kaylee had always been 4 grades ahead of me. So she was always in a different school than me. Like when I was in middle school, she was in high school. When I was in high school, she was in college. And then once I got to college, it was like we were only one. Like the gap just got so much smaller. So then like and she moved across the country when I moved across the country. And so we moved to opposite coasts.
Whoa.
But we got super close. And then as you get older, the gap gets smaller. So then like Whitney and I got super close. And then my very first friend that I made, Ashley Copeland, at College of Charleston, who we ended up in the same sorority.
Oh my gosh.
Ended up studying abroad together. She lives here now. Like Kaylee and Ashley ended up living together for like 2 or 3 years. And after Kaylee and Ashley and I lived together. And so it's like so fun to think like you talk about how your relationships you have formed don't just like disappear. It's also really cool to see how they end up coming together. And like Sylvie and Allison and I spend a lot, now we're like bonus family and spend a lot of time together. And so I just get really excited for everyone because I was kindergarten through 12th grade, same school district, like
oh wow,
elementary to middle to high school was Eanes. And then I got to benefit so much from going to new places and then seeing how it all layers together.
Yeah, I love that you're saying layering instead of like changing, because I feel like a lot of the time
I'm going to pretend that was on purpose.
Yeah, well, I like it because I feel like going through these changes, we think it's like swapping them out. Like, I'm done with high school. All of that's like down the drain. And now I'm like going to a fresh thing. I have no clue what's happening.
Blank slate or whatever. Yeah.
But it's really not like that. You're just like layering on top of each other and like building on it. And I love that.
I love that. Because even if you don't spend time with the same people as much, like that's still a part of, that still helped you and has gotten you there and it doesn't disappear. You're so right, Trinity. I love that. Okay. What are some things, what are some ways that you plan to like make sure you connect with God while you're in college?
I think the small things definitely help me.
Yeah.
So even if it's not like getting up at like 4 a.m., like all like the aesthetic like things. Yeah. It's like praying while I'm walking to class or like listening to worship music while I'm getting ready. Like I think those little things definitely help me connect. And then I also think talking about it, like talking about your experience, good or bad, definitely helps me grow in that.
Yeah, I love that. And I've been trying to have this picture in my brain recently of like God being right here saying like, hey, I'm right beside you, wanting to walk with you. Like, let's walk through stuff together. And I think it reminds me like, one, that I'm not alone, but also to go step by step with God and looking to God of like, okay, are we going to take this step together? Or are we going to take this step together? But I think that's really cool. I love that. I feel like you have a really cool big picture view of how it's not like this compartmentalized, okay, I have when I read my Bible here and I have when I go to school here or whatever. It's like, oh, I can listen to worship music while I study. I can walk to class and pray. I can talk to people about how I'm feeling about this whole God thing and relationship that he wants to have with me and all of those lovely things. And I'm just so excited for you. And I'm very excited because this is something I loved college so much. And I know I'm going to sound like an old person talking about the glory days, but I loved college so much, and change is hard. Like, it was really exciting and really like, oh my gosh, what's happening?
Yeah.
And so we have our All the Things community is kicking off a course and community called All the College Things. And it'll be in the show notes that you can check out wherever you're watching or listening. But I'm super pumped because it'll be like, we're going to get together live once a week for 6 weeks in the evenings and just talk about like all the things. We're going to talk about all the excitement, all the changes, all the people, all the feelings, all the support that you also have, and knowing where to go and who to turn to and the resources that God has given us. But also just be a place to be excited with each other, to be like, what's going on with each other, and also have some fun. And
I love that.
I'm so excited. Trinity will definitely be there.
Yes,
she's locked in.
I'm so excited to join.
But I am super pumped, and we're kicking that off very shortly here. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. And also the community part is not going away. Like, we're going to keep touching base throughout freshman year and see how it's going. And I'm so excited for our entering freshmen. So excited for you as an entering freshman. And thanks for, I just like love your heart for God and for people. And I'm really grateful that you share it with others, Trinity.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, thanks so much. And thank y'all for hanging out with us. I had to take a deep breath because I got excited. And so I started saying a bunch of words in a row. But we will definitely be together again next week. If you are an entering freshman in college, if you know an entering freshman in college, please share this with them, because I believe that girls can confidently follow Jesus and thrive in college, and that those things can happen at the same time. So we're going to do what we can to make it happen intentionally and also celebrate how beautiful it can be. So thank y'all so much. Those are finally all of my words. Trinity, thanks for your words too.
Of course. I'm so excited.
Me too. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Thanks so much for listening while we're just getting started. If you want to stay plugged into this community, like, subscribe, and let us know what you'd like to hear more about, who you would like to hear from, by shooting us an email at info@allthethings.community.